Yeah.
Apparently, my dog senses it. My dog senses shit outside.
Oh, of course he does. Alright, it looks like we are live, folks. Welcome to another episode of Bottom of the Bin. In case you haven't guessed from the title, tonight we're talking about the Disney Channel live action adaptation of Kim Possible.
A live action adaptation of their own show. What could go wrong? Spoiler alert, a lot.
Oh god, now you gotta say it like Bubsy. What could possibly go wrong?
Damn it, I just thought of that.
That's one way to cap off a weird day. And I knew it was gonna be a weird day because it branched off from something weird that happened to me yesterday morning. So, I don't know how y'all's day went. Me, I got up, recorded a playthrough of a game called Ninja 5 for the Game Boy Advance. I pretty much lost
Dude,
I pretty much lost interest in playing Obscure for now, so I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna bash out some quick games.
you know what's funny about Ninja 5 is that I remember playing that game when I was a kid. I just couldn't remember the name of it, and I see that I'm like, God damn it, Chris, thank you.
Yeah, so that playthrough will be going live in a couple days. Hope
Don't
everybody
forget to
enjoyed.
check out the Bruce Lee one too, y'all.
Oh yeah, definitely check out the Bruce Lee one. But so I recorded my gameplay of Ninja 5, and then I had to go up to Arnold, Missouri, which is just outside of St. Louis, because that's the closest town that harbors a branch of my bank. Because my bank does not have a branch down here in Cape Girardeau or in the surrounding area, which is fucking retarded.
To put it mildly.
And the reason I had to go there was because yesterday, after when I was getting done at the gym, I got a call from a gentleman with a very noticeable accent who tried to inform me that his name was Steven. And it's like, if I had to wager a guess, I would have thought your name had 2 less vowels than Steven. And trying to tell me that somebody had opened a secondary account in my name. So, I couldn't get up to Arnold yesterday. I had to get up. Today was the only opportunity I had to go up to Arnold. And it turns out, yeah, just exactly what I thought. It was a big fat load of bullshit.
Okay, Stephen Ogg. Okay, Trevor. Whatever the fuck his name in The Walking Dead was.
Simon.
Oh, of course it's Simon. Dick.
Hey, I can't grow a mustache that majestic.
I wasn't calling you a dick, I was calling Stephen Ogg a dick.
Oh.
Go fuck yourself.
You people are not very fucking nice!
Also, heads up, in a minute I'm gonna have to step away. Just for a minute.
Oh, you're good. So...
About to walk in, I gotta give him the rundown on something, and then I'll be back.
Oh, you're good. So I go up to Arnold. I learned that it's a big fat load of horse shit. And then I spent about another couple hours up in Arnold. Lunch and checking a couple places out before I come back down to Cape.
Yeah.
Then take a nap, and then just jump on this, and it's like grind.
Alright, I'll be back.
Alright, you're good. So, I will say this much, and I don't know if Kaysen can hear me or not. I will say this much. If you ask me which was the more frustrating movie to sit through, Disney live action Kim Possible or Megan is Missing, I didn't think I'd have to think about it. And they're frustrating for completely different reasons. But still, they're, how do I word this? They're both equally aggravating to sit through, just for completely different reasons. Like, Megan is Missing was frustrating as all hell to sit through because it had a solid premise. It's just that its director was more focused on his message than he was with making a movie that didn't suck ass through a coffee stirrer. Disney Channel live action Kim Possible is frustrating to sit through because, number one, literally nobody asked for it. And we'll get into this in a fucking minute. Nobody wanted live action Kim Possible. And it's Kim Possible in name only. I don't know how many of you guys have ever watched a movie that's so frustrating that you actually have to get up and pace around your room while the movie plays. You're not watching it, you're writing it out, and especially you have to resist the temptation to keep waving the mouse cursor over your window to see how much more time you have left on the movie, because it's like that just makes it drag longer. This movie is 88 minutes long, and at least it could have been at least half of that. Like, this could just be it could have just been a pilot episode. What the hell? Oh. So those of you who have not seen the show, you don't know what Kim Possible is, probably because you're not from my generation, or Kaysen's generation. You might be a little younger, and if you're that young, what the fuck are you doing on this channel? Like GTFO, this ain't the Dr. Disrespect stream. But for those of you who might not be familiar with the show, Kim Possible, it's about a high school girl. Her name is Kim. And on top of being popular girl, super smart student, cheerleader, she's also a super spy. Like, James Bond, Jason Bourne, Alex Rider type of that kind of thing. And the show, the Disney Channel series, follows her and her klutzo friend Ron Stoppable. Yes, I know the names are very puntacular. Get off my nuts. Hey, it was what we had. As Kim and Ron go on missions across the globe, as they balance going to high school, being high school students, and going on missions around the globe to thwart the like James Bond villains with aspirations of world domination taken to a cartoonish extreme. It's like a very child friendly variant of like James Bond, or if you want to go with Spy Kids, you could also go in that direction as well. And I will venture by saying it has been a long time since I've watched the Disney Channel show. But largely because they stopped airing new episodes in 2007. But It has been years. It has been so many years. Like, that was my main show. Like, when I got into junior high, that was like my main show on the Disney Channel. And then over on Cartoon Network, it was Ed, Edd n Eddy and Totally Spies. And hopefully they leave. Hopefully Warner Brothers decides to leave Ed, Edd n Eddy alone, and I don't know what the hell's going on with Totally Spies other than supposedly they have a new season out. Or they're working on a new season. But regardless... Okay, Kason, are you still there, or am I just talking to the void? Because I'm starting to feel like I'm talking to the void. I'm not quite good with my one-on-ones. So how's y'all's nights going? You left me hanging in the call long enough that Clyde kicked me out of it. Great job, Kason. Oh. Hey.
I'm back.
Thank God, I was starting to feel like I was talking into a void.
Unforeseen shit happened.
Well, I was giving the basic rundown on Kim Possible, the TV series.
Yeah. About the only thing I remember is the Monkey Fist guy being voiced by the same guy who voiced the samurai in Call of Duty Zombies. Well, up until 2020 at least.
I mean, my main takeaway from the show was that the title character is voiced by Shia LaBeouf's sister from Even Stevens.
That just set off a nostalgia nuke in my head.
By the way, Christy Carlson Romano actually has a cameo in this movie, but she does not play a member of the Possible family. She should have. I wish she had played Kim's mother. At least that would have worked.
More like Kim's mother than the actress they did pick.
No, instead. So I don't remember. I remember a little bit about the original show. I remember like the basic premise, but I don't remember what Kim's parents did. But in this movie, apparently Kim's mother is a neurosurgeon who is played by Michelle Flaherty from American Pie. That's how I know her. That's how I know Allison Hannigan.
Yeah, and Ron Stoppable was played by that one kid from the Goldbergs.
From the Goldbergs? That's where I fucking knew him from. Oh! That's where I knew him. That's where I knew him. I've never seen a full episode of the Goldbergs, but I have seen clips of it. Okay. That was driving me goddamn nuts throughout the movie. He looks like late 90s Justin Timberlake did a fusion dance with Dave Franco.
Jesus Christ, Christian.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I've only seen one episode of The Goldbergs, and it's the one where Robert Englund reprises his role as Freddy Krueger. Only reason I gave a fraction of a shit about it. Sorry, I was getting something to eat and had to move I'm calling from the PS5 controller since the Discord app is being a dick. And I had to move the PS5 to the bedroom, and I also have to manage this and keeping my dog from getting into shit he doesn't have any business getting into.
I just looked up the actress who plays Kim in this movie, Sadie Stanley. Apparently, she also has a recurring part in the Goldbergs.
I swear to God, if you say she plays a sister, it's Sweet Home Alabama.
I couldn't tell you, because watch the Goldbergs. I don't give a fuck about the Goldbergs.
Yeah, I stopped giving a shit about it when apparently one of the actors was accused of a certain kind of misconduct on set.
I mean, it's a Disney production. What do you expect?
I thought that shit was mostly reserved for Nickelodeon. Hey, get out of the trash. B, get over here.
But no, this movie basically it reminds me of the live action Alex Rider movie from 2006, where it's like, we have Spy Kids at home. Spy Kids at home.
Funny enough, I don't think I remember that.
The Alex Rider movie, it's not that good. It's really not good. You're better off just reading the books. The only thing about it that was worth that was even slightly vaguely worth a shit was Mickey Rourke playing the bad guy, and that's just because it's Mickey Rourke.
Not the guy from Iron Man 2 with the whips.
Yes.
The MCU.
Whiplash. He also voices Dick Marcinko in that game Rogue Warrior that I did a playthrough of.
Oh.
The one who's always telling the Russians and North Koreans, like, suck my balls, you commie fucks.
It just makes me think of the Resident Evil 4 Bridge series, and they turn the Spaniards into Russians, and when... So you know that at the helicopter part, when Ganato looks up and the thing falls on him?
Yeah.
He goes, "Eh," dead. And then the guy just... but this one, he just looks up as it's about him, he goes, "Suck my butt," and it hits him. Suck my butt, thud.
So I was already not feeling it the microsecond this movie started up, and you have Sadie Stanley doing that narration to bring us up to speed on who Kim is, who Ron is, who Wade is, because, you know, your target audience doesn't have discernment abilities and can't figure that out for them fucking selves, Disney.
I still think they should have done a live action Kim Possible years ago with Karen Gillan.
So apparently Bob Shuley and Mark McCorkey, the guys who created Kim Possible, they were wanting to do a live action movie as far back as when they were working on the first 2 seasons of the show. But it just never happened. And
yeah,
I don't know why they would want to do that. I feel like part of Kim Possible's... I feel like part of the show's charm is that it's explicitly animated, so it works in an animation format, and it would just look silly in live action, and it does. It's like they just asked whoever their stunt choreographer is, just asked Sadie Stanley, "Hey, how often, how frequently can you do a cartwheel or a backflip? Okay, just do that, and that's your stunt choreography." It felt like I was getting non-flashbacks to the live-action Aeon Flux movie with Charlize Theron.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that from... I think that was the same year as Underworld. I wish I was watching Underworld.
But the only thing I remember from Underworld is I think it had the song "Bring Me to Life" in it.
I don't remember. It's been a while. But, so the only actors from the show that are in this movie, you have a cameo from Christy Carlson Romano. She plays a pop star named Poppy Blue. And it's like, yeah, it's cool seeing her again, because I remember seeing her in Even Stevens, and she was cool. I liked her on that show, but here it's like she's just getting a paycheck, man. Good on her for getting work, but she's just like, you know what? I've got a Sunday off. You could just film. You could just shoot all of my stuff in like 30 minutes.
Basically.
Her Nancy Cartwright is in this, and she's the voice of Rufus, the naked mole rat, which she voiced Rufus in the show. I was not aware of that, actually. Which I'm not even surprised, considering she's a major voice actress. Her biggest her biggest credits are Chucky on Rugrats and playing.
Wait, that was Nancy Cartwright?
Do what?
That was Nancy Cartwright?
Yes. Actually, Chucky had two voice actresses. First it was Christine Cavanaugh, and then Nancy Cartwright took over. And then she also is on. She's also on. She voiced Bart Simpson for a little bit. But like she doesn't voice Bart in the show, but she voiced Bart Simpson in like the Simpsons shorts that were on the Tracy Ullman show before it became the full series.
Yeah.
But she is a voice actress on. Oh wait, she is still Bart's voice actress. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But she also voices Maggie, Ralph Wiggum, Todd Flanders, and Nelson.
Yeah.
So she's in the Kim Possible movie. She voices Rufus.
That makes me think of how the voice actress for Sandy Cheeks and SpongeBob is Ashley in the original Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
But and what's sad is I didn't catch it as a kid, but I didn't catch it till I was like 25.
And Patton Oswalt is in the opening scene as a mad scientist named Professor Dementor, which apparently he also played this character in the show.
Yeah, I think I saw Patton Oswalt in King of Queens.
You know, I've never been a fan of his. I've never thought he was really all that funny.
I mean, that's fair.
And again, his role in this movie is so it's an extended cameo, and honestly, he could have. I'm pretty sure all of his scenes were shot in an afternoon.
Most likely.
But so you would think that, okay, we're doing a live action movie, we're introducing Kim Possible to a new generation, maybe we should have her doing cool shit. Do they do that? For like
no.
5 minutes maybe out of an 88-minute movie. It's like, oh, she's starting a new school and she's insecure and she doesn't fit in, and here's this other girl that is like her but better and everyone loves her, and it's like, oh my god, I don't care!
Dude, you about blew out the speaker in my PS5 controller.
You went full Kinnison, man. Never go full Kinnison.
God damn, dude, are you okay?
Hey, I mean, that was my Robert Downey Jr. Tropic Thunder voice.
Yeah, I was talking about how you almost blew out my controller speaker.
Oh, I'm good.
Bill is watching this right now, like, someone get him his meds.
I'm not crazy. I'm just a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Hey, knock it off. Already taking you out. You don't need to go out. You're just trying. Like, if you want attention, just say so, dog. God. You don't have to nearly knock down the fucking closet door.
So, the one person...
Pit bulls, everybody. They're destructive.
The one person that Kim and Ron meet at their new high school, who isn't a total snot-nosed bitch or an asshole...
Are you talking about Monique? No, I'm just kidding.
Is a new girl named Athena, who just conveniently appears to be there right when Kim is at her low point of the day, and she just happens to have the same fashion sense as Kim because she's got kind of a ratty look, and they give her a makeover, and she's a Bojutsu practitioner, so she can fight like Kim, and they take her on a mission, and she can hold her own against Shigo, who's just suffering from angry vagina sickness for the whole fucking movie.
Well, yeah, she's in this. It's only here for a check.
But the whole point of the movie, another mad scientist, Kim's archenemy, Draken, who I'm struggling to define how to describe him.
Don't blow a gasket.
If I attempted to, I probably will. His master plan is it to take over the world? Is it to hijack nuclear missiles? Is it to trigger a nuclear weapon inside the planet's core? No! His master plan is to bring Kim down to her lowest point, suck all the cool out of her, and so this girl Athena is actually a cyborg. She's a cyborg, and her entire purpose is to copy Kim. Everything about Kim, down to the most minute detail. I don't know. It makes no fucking sense. And the idea is that Draken has this device that transfers intellect and a person's brain power from one body into another, and so Draken wants to take all that Athena learned from studying Kim and transfer it into his brain, because the writers of this movie are fucking stupid, and they assume the audience is too. It makes no fucking sense. I can actually feel myself getting dumber the more I attempt to describe it. I'm pretty sure I just forgot what 22 times 3 is.
It's a number commonly associated with Star Wars.
I don't even have a meme clip for that.
He's got nothing.
I've got
He's
nothing.
Broken.
I'm describing this movie, and frankly, I'm amazed I've even gotten this much out. Because this was like I said earlier, I don't know if you caught it. If you asked me which movie was more rage-inducing, this or Megan is Missing, I didn't think I'd have to think about it. Because they both infuriated me, but for completely different reasons. This one infuriated me because it's every bad trope of every bad kids movie trope wrapped into one, mixed in with the whole super spy shit. That feels like it was shat out by an AI, which honestly, if I plugged this plot into an AI, it would probably give me something better than whatever the fuck this was.
I believe it.
And Megan is Missing was rage-inducing because the director had an idea and it could have worked, but instead he was so laser-focused on hammering his message home with the subtlety of a chorus of chainsaws on a construction site that instead you just get 84 minutes of trash.
Yeah, it's a dumpster fire, to put it mildly.
And that's without even getting into what this movie misconstrues as fight choreography and editing for its action scenes. Because I can forgive the hokey green screen and the wire effects. What I cannot forgive is digital zoom-ins to artificially make your action appear more dynamic than it actually is. I don't know if you caught it, but there were several shots, especially in the earlier scene with Patton Oswalt, where it was very clear a slam zoom would occur, and it was obvious it did not happen on the set, and they added it in post-production. Because they're trying to, and it would like slam zoom with a little digital stuttery shake because they're trying to get that Jason Bourne look, but they didn't shoot it like that on the day. So it looks really artificial, like most of the rest of this fucking movie does.
Dude, before the stream started, I brought up the whole fucking the fucking Roblox AI shit.
Oh yeah. Mm.
That's more convincing than whatever the fuck this is.
They CGI'd Rufus into this fucking movie. They couldn't even be bothered to. I know working with animals is tough. But they couldn't even be bothered to get an actual naked mole rat.
Yeah.
They CGI'd Rufus and he looks like shit. Which, I mean, bad CGI I can forgive. But if it wasn't for the rest of the movie, it wouldn't have bothered me as much.
Yeah, cue Lucy going, ugh.
Yeah.
From the fucking online chat room video, just ugh.
Oh god.
Yeah, that guy looked like he bathed in Axe body spray.
But the big end after the reveal after Draken starts explaining his plan, and everybody rolls their eyes because it's villain monologue time. Because we made fun of this in The Incredibles, and it was funny then, so we gotta do it in 2019 as if it's still new and refreshing!
Fun fact, it's not.
It's fucking not! It was funny in 2004!
We're now in the mid-2020s, so yeah, change that shit up.
And this movie came out in 2019.
17 years after the show originally premiered. Because the original show came out in like 2001, 2002.
Yeah. Ran from 2002 to 2007. So Draken starts explaining his plan, and it's like, oh, Athena's going to be dismantled. Apparently, this is devastating news to Athena, because apparently she has emotions despite being a fucking robot! So she should not be able to form her own feelings unless you put that level of artificial intelligence into her, which... Why the fuck did you do that? She could have turned on you at any point in time, you dumb fuck!
I'm not a fan of Draken's design in this shit either.
He looks like a cosplayer. I'm just...
He looks like Electro from The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
I never saw Amazing Spider-Man 2, so I just take your word for it.
Jamie Foxx's take on Electro.
Yeah, I didn't see that one. I saw the first one that came out in 2012. I didn't see the second one.
Yeah, the ending of the second one pissed off a lot of people. And they tried to use that in No Way Home. And it's like, herky-dirt, it's emotional, and it's like, well, it's not fucking... Who the fuck played Gwen Stacy in those movies? Emma Stone.
Yeah.
I love Zendaya, but goddamn.
Well, that makes
it's not
one
clever.
of us, because I just don't give a fuck about her. So,
oh my god.
Long
Hold on a
story.
second. Hold on a second. My dog pooped on the floor. I got to clean it up. I'm trying to avoid going full Kinnison because of my neighbors, but then it's like I've already spurred the fuck out like more than once in this stream, so it's like, am I really bothering them that much? But yeah, like Draken legit. Go look up what Draken looks like in this movie. He looks like a fucking cosplayer. He looks like a cosplayer, and Shigo looks way off. Her suit does not accentuate her form at all. It did in the show. It does not here. It looks like they gave her a... It looks like they took a bunch of trash bags and sewed them together to make something resembling a costume, and that's what Shigo is wearing throughout the movie. Yeah, I hated how she looked in the movie. Oh, by the way, I'm back.
Yeah, how she looked, and then not to mention the one emotion they seem to have told her to... They seem to have given her is frothing unreasonable cunt.
That's never heard it put that way before.
Just an intolerable vapid bitch. Oh, the main conflict that's being caused from this movie, it's because Athena. It's because Athena is an imitation of Kim, and she's supposed to be better than Kim, which is supposed to break Kim's spirit. So Kim, in this movie, is a vapid asshole. She's vain. She is petty. She is jealous of Athena. She is just this whole movie is just, how can we take the most confident person in the world and just beat her down until her ego is just nothing? How can we make one of the coolest cartoon characters of the 2000s just the most egotistical, self-righteous douchebag on the planet, and then just beat her down, and then at the end of the day it's like, but it's okay because we have friendship. Because they get Athena out of the machine. Athena destroys the machine that Draken was going to use. By the way, in the process, Draken ends up being de-aged into a pre-adolescent version of himself. 'Cause
reasons.
They take Athena back to Kim's house. Kim's father, who apparently is a rocket scientist, that never comes into play at any point other than that never comes into play into the entire movie, and I don't know how that has anything to fucking do with rebuilding a goddamn cyborg. But then it's like, we've got Athena. Oh, we're besties for life, and man, fuck this movie.
I don't understand.
I just want to this movie is a plate of fucking ass that was just pulled out of another ass. Who was this movie for? It wasn't made for Kim Possible fans, and if it was made for a new generation of potential Kim Possible fans, the original show is on Disney Plus. So you have a superior version to watch after you watch the Wish brand version, the Temu version.
There's an actual Kim Possible movie on there that's good.
Yeah, aren't there? Yeah, there's animated Kim Possible movies on there. Like, you should. I mean, first off, you already fucked up because you were taking an animated property and making it live action. That's never a good thing. I don't know why Disney still insists on making these, and I don't know why Disney's fucking fan base refuses to not watch these movies. Except for Snow White. That one's the exception. No. Jon Favreau's Lion King, $1 billion success. The fucking new Lilo and Stitch movie that ends with Nani pretty much abandoning Lilo, leaving Lilo in the care of David so that she can fuck off to California to study oceanography, even though you could probably still find a good means of getting an oceanography degree in fucking Hawaii, you fucking cunts! You fucking hacks who wrote this piece of shit movie!
You went full Kinnison. Never go full Kinnison.
Somehow that's $1 billion success because apparently Disney adults don't have any fucking standards.
They really don't. No.
No, they are. You know what's sad is we gamers have the equivalent of Disney adults. They're called Nintendo fans.
Yeah, let's not get into that this stream.
That's why we still. That's why we keep doing these live action remakes of animated properties, because Disney adults are a fucking cancer.
Did you see the trailer for the new live action? Not live action, but the new Mario movie?
I did. I caught that, and
honestly, with the way Nintendo is these days, it was just a meh for me.
Hot take, the live-action Super Mario movie was better than the Illumination one.
That's one way to put it. But this isn't about Nintendo. This is about
Impossible.
Yeah.
I've never seen a company so hell-bent on destroying its own legacy. And I wonder if that's intentional or if Bob Iger is genuinely that delusional.
Are we talking about Disney or Nintendo? No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, as far as I know, Bob Iger's never had any affiliation with Nintendo, so he's just been at Disney for like the last since at least the 2000s.
It's hard to find any joy in Disney anymore.
A hot take, I've never been that big of a Disney fan. Most of their stuff to me is just kind of okay. I mean, when I was a kid, I was a Cartoon Network kid. So it was like give me Johnny Bravo, give me Dexter's Lab, give me Ed, Edd and Eddy. I'll even take Powerpuff Girls, man.
Mama told me to be girls like you. I was hoping she was right.
Hey, Bubbles may look cute and innocent, but she had a mean streak that you did not want to get in the way of. You didn't want to get caught in it.
Wait, which show are we talking about?
Powerpuff Girls.
I was talking about whoever Johnny was talking to when he was tied to the table.
Still amazing.
I wasn't talking about the Powerpuff Girls.
Cow and chicken. Dude, cow and chicken.
I was never into. I was into Cow and Chicken, but I was never into Powerpuff Girls. A giant monster with the multiple eyes.
I mean, I'd watch it with my sisters, and I'd be like, okay, this is actually kind of cool.
And supposedly there was a live action series that leaked on the CW.
Yeah, it was going to happen, and some stills from it got leaked, and it got ratioed so hard, so fast, that it just got pulled. It's never happened. And thank God, because nobody wants live action Powerpuff Girls. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's just no. Not everything needs a live action reboot.
In fact, most things would actually benefit from not having a live action adaptation. Honestly, and I'm not the only person to say this, when you take something that's animated and you remake it in live action, you're basically saying that in your mind the animated version is inferior, and the only way to fix that is to make it not animated. Which is fucktarded, considering animation is all about things that you can't do in live action. But of course, we live in an era and a time when most people don't consider artistry. Most people don't think about artistry in the same way that nobody cares where their sausage comes from or how it gets made. They just care that it's available at the store. You know, the art is disposable now, and Disney has helped exacerbate that.
Like when these game companies don't care about preserving their classics.
Oh God, are you talking about when Capcom was like, we don't know why anybody want to play the originals. We have the remakes. Those are clearly the superior way to play Resident Evil. Like, can you kindly just keister a live grenade?
Yeah, the backlash to that was major.
And it was justified, because that's stupid. Why would anybody want to play that? I don't know, maybe because it's a part of gaming history? Just like, I don't know why anybody would want to watch the original the original movie or the original show when we have this new version. Maybe people want to go back and see it because it's a part of entertainment history, you fucking hacks!
Alright, serious. Even that freaking plug and play PS1 Classic had Resident Evil Director's Cut on it, so don't give us that bullshit.
I think I'm spent. I think I've said all I need to say, and if I keep going, I'm gonna go full Kinnison.
Yeah, let's just go on.
We need to find something better to watch for the next one, because this made me physically agitated.
Yeah, my ears are still ringing from earlier. And it came back, thanks.
You know, on the off chance that anybody watching this stream happens to be in Hollywood, California, I wonder if you feel like making a pit stop over at Bob Iger's place. And maybe you'll round him up from his sleep in the Hollywood Hills where he lives with all the other rich elites. And you'll bring him right here with a big ribbon on his head. So I can look him straight in the eye, and I can tell him what a cheap, lying, no-good, rotten, floor-flushing, dirt-eating, snake-licking, inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking, dog-kissing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat-ass, bug-eyed, stiff-legged, spiny-lipped, worm-headed sack of monkey shit he is! Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
God damn. Can I borrow that?
I mean, I stole it from Chevy Chase in Christmas Vacation, so...
Jesus Christ. Imagine watching this later and eating while watching this, and I almost choked to death on my pizza or something. Christ almighty. Ooh.
Or, as Doug Walker once said,
"You dirty, stuck-up, sadistic, shit-eating, cock-sucking, butt-fucking, penis-smelling, crotch-grabbing, ball-licking, semen-drinking, dog-raping, Nazi-loving, child-touching, cow-humping, perverted, spineless, heartless, mindless, dickless, testicle-choking, urine-gargling, jerk-offing, horse-faced, sheep-fondling, toilet-kissing, self-centered, feces-puking, dildo-shoving, snot-spitting, crap-gathering, big-nose, monkey-slapping, bastard-screwing, bee-shitting, fart-knocking, sack-busting, splooge-tasting, bear-blowing, head-swallowing, bitch-snatching, hand-jobbing, donkey-caressing, mucus-spewing, anal-plugging, hole-grabbing, uncircumcised, sewer-sipping, whoremongering, piss-swimming, midget-munching, douchebag, hole-biting, carnivorous, mail-order prostituting asshole!
I don't even want to know what midget munching means. You're probably thinking, really? That's your takeaway from that?
ugh, I don't know if I've said fuck or cunt enough times in this stream.
Here, I'll fix that. Fuck, 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 cunt, 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 cunt.
Fuck, fuck, fuck,
There,
fuck,
we're
fuck, 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 cunt, 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 cunt.
Or even.
If the stream gets age restricted, I will not be the least bit shocked.
I'm surprised none of our streams have been age restricted.
I think YouTube's rules about profanity are a lot more lax with live streams than they are with videos, which I think is stupid, but fucking Silicon Valley douchebags.
Where's my fucking play button, bitch?
Oh. I don't think you get a play button until you reach like 100,000 subs, which is stupid, but...
It's a joke. Let's not forget about how YouTube refused to send EDP a golden play button for his 1 million subscriber milestone, but then again, who gives a shit about EDP?
Yeah. I don't think my dog approves of our swearing.
Now it's making my dog nervous.
Hold on a sec, let me see if I can get him to quiet down. Okay, anyways. I think I
Ian
ran
McShane from Deadwood. Ian McShane from Deadwood. Anyways.
I think I just ran my voice out with my with my Clark Griswold impersonation.
Happens to the best of us, bud. My guy.
Well, Bob Iger deserves it for what he has done to Disney, because now it's just a sequel / reboot factory. It's
like Reboot had a kid with Reboot. Don't tell me you don't remember Reboot.
I know of Reboot, but I never watched it, and I've been thinking about watching it because Tubi has all the episodes.
Yeah, they just put the Pac-Man show on there, the old one, not the new one from the early 2010s, which I don't know how I feel about.
So they put the one from the 80s up?
Yep, with Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, and whatever the fuck they named their son.
Nice. Because I know for a while they've had the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, and they've had the Zelda cartoon. Which...
Excuse me, princess.
Which, I have my own fucking opinions on that show. A lot of not very nice opinions.
Valid.
Did you know when you look up the actors who are supposed to be playing Link and Zelda in the live-action movie, if you look up Bo Bragison, who's going to be playing Zelda, there's you'll see a quote and it literally just says, "Well, excuse me, princess." Literally pops up in the fucking Google search.
Nice.
I'm like, I know putting it in there would just be so cheesy, but I hope to God Link at some point in time in the movie actually says it and it comes out organically and it actually fucking works, because I will laugh my ass off in the theater when it happens.
And I always thought Link was on mute.
So the whole thing with Link is that he does speak, but the other characters will... But we never get Link's dialogue in the game, so the other characters fill in that gap for us. And the idea is that you're supposed to put yourself in, or you're supposed to project yourself into Link as a character, which I think is just
kind of like Jack in the first Jak and Daxter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, which I think is a really lazy way to do your main character.
Also, what the fuck is going on, Naughty Dog? Bring back Jak and Daxter, you fuckheads.
Yeah. Yeah, you do have other properties. You do have other properties besides Uncharted and The Last of Us.
Sony is for money, just like Microsoft is.
I mean, the whole game industry is like that right now. Because, I mean, Nintendo has a very obvious money pit in front of them. All they have to do is start porting their games onto PC. And contrary to popular belief, Nintendo fanboys, yes, if you put Nintendo games on PC, PC gamers will fucking buy them. Otherwise, they're just going to keep pirating them, because piracy is not a software issue, it's a service issue, and Nintendo isn't providing a good enough fucking service for most PC players.
If buying isn't owning, if buying isn't owning, then pirating isn't stealing.
Yeah, fuck you very much.
Literally,
Ubisoft.
the creator of fucking Minecraft is behind that. He got behind it, saying if buying isn't owning, then pirating isn't stealing.
Yeah.
And he's made bank off of it, so he doesn't care if people pirate Minecraft.
I love how this Kim Possible movie is such a nothing burger that this is where our conversation devolves into.
Basically,
That's how frustratingly uninteresting this movie is. Like, and it's frustrating because Disney should know better, but they refuse to.
it's always like, be woke, and it's like, fuck off, Bob.
I don't know what we're gonna talk about for the next stream in this series, but we gotta find something better. We gotta find something that's actually entertaining. You know, I thought this was gonna be like mildly forgettable. I thought it was gonna be just like a dumb, dull. I didn't think it was gonna raise my blood pressure.
Still not as bad as Paul W. Anderson's Resident Evil.
You know what? I would actually rather watch Paul W.S. Anderson's entire Resident Evil saga from start to finish in a single day than ever rewatch live-action Kim Possible. There, I said it. I fucking said it. As frustratingly stupid, as monumentally retarded as Anderson Evil is, I would rather watch that entire 6-movie saga from start to fucking finish. I still would not rather finish the Netflix series, though.
Welcome to Raccoon City is still better.
Yeah, for now, we'll see how Zach Krager handles it next year.
Yeah.
Which I'm keeping my expectations neutral because I'm not familiar with any of his work.
You can watch Weapons on HBO Max.
I don't have HBO Max because I refuse to give my money to Warner Brothers until David Zaslav either unfucks himself or fucks off from the company. Because he's trying to out Bob Iger in terms of how badly he's fucking up Warner Brothers right now.
Well,
it's like $20+ now a month for HBO Max. Yeah, fuck that. It's like at this point, as if I had another reason to just use Tubi instead, because at least Tubi is free.
I still think Tubi should have an ad-free plan.
I mean, that would be nice. I would still use the free plan because it's free. That's not money out of my pocket.
True.
I don't know what we're gonna review next time. I just hope it doesn't leave me. So, I just hope it doesn't turn me into this.
Yeah, let's just hope. But just bring your medicine next time. Because God knows you needed this stream. No offense.
Oh, are you saying I need to take my Ritalin, Wayne Campbell?
Probably.
Okay.
I'm gonna come back later to watch your rage anyway.
Or more like listen to it.
Yeah, I'm tempted to make some homemade pizza dough tonight. But I don't know. Probably save that for tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll figure out what the next one will be on, and try to find something that's that's substantially more entertaining, at least. That's all I got. I got nothing else. I'm tired, boss.
Boss. I'm tired of us being ugly to each other. Shot. Rest in peace, Michael Clark Duncan.
Mm-hmm.
My TV, I borrowed my PS3 in 2006 as I plug in my PS5. I'm tired, boss.
Hey, Random Gamer. Hey, you missed it, man. We were talking about the live action Kim Possible movie that was on Disney Channel like 6 years ago, and I did a pitch perfect impression of Clark Griswold's Crash Out from Christmas Vacation, directed at Bob Iger.
Valid Crash Out.
Very much. We were just... I'll have to go back and watch. Yeah, most definitely, you'll love it. You'll love it. Have you had a chance to watch the Bruce Lee Return of the Legend video at all, or at least like a part of it? What about you, Kason?
I caught some of it this morning.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, and
I still need to finish it.
Yeah,
it's in my watch later folder.
Yeah. Well, the next one I put up is most definitely going to be Ninja 5.0. And then after that, I plan on doing a PS2 game called Rise to Honor. I don't know if you've played that or if I've told you about it.
Maybe? What's it about?
So you play as Jet Li, and
okay, I already know.
Been working a lot. Also missed a few streams. So hey man, you're good. That's why the VODs stay up for everybody who missed the live. So
yeah, my wife is probably gonna piss herself laughing at your age.
So I mean, hey, life gets in the way. So you're here now, and like I said, that's why the VODs stay up.
Glad he took time to say hi.
Yeah, but so in Rise to Honor, you play as Jet Li, and you're an undercover Hong Kong cop, working to bring down the Triad, and there's a gang war brewing, and you're caught between duty and honor. So it's basically an interactive Jet Li Hong Kong movie. And you've got 3 different types of gameplay sections. You've got your kung fu fights sections, you've got your John Woo style gunfights, because this came out after Max Payne, so every action game had to emulate Max Payne in some capacity. And then you've got stealth sections which are kind of superfluous, but the fight scene, the fighting sequences are actually really crazy because you don't use the face buttons on the controller at any point throughout the game. You move Jet Li with the left analog stick, and the right analog stick is used for throwing moves out. So like if you've got Jet Li facing up or forward of camera, and you hit the right analog stick up, he throws a punch forward. If you throw it down, he'll throw a backward punch. And you do combos like with that. It's
so it's kind of like in Dead Ops Arcade and Black Ops, where you move with the left stick and shoot in the direction with the right stick.
Well, it's not like if you're talking about, that sounds like a twin stick shooter, which is not what.
I figured, but that's what it reminds me of, with the way you were describing it.
And for the gunplay sequences, you hold the right analog stick up to aim at your enemies, and then you hold R2, and he just sprays a fuckload of. What console did I come out? That is a PlayStation 2 exclusive, Random Gamer. It is a PS2 exclusive.
PS2 was such a goated era.
That's where PlayStation peaked, in my opinion, is with the PS2. I actually still have my physical copy of Rise to Honor on my shelf. I'm gonna play the emulated version, but yeah, it is a sweet, sweet game. Ugh. I just lost interest in continuing Obscure. I don't know why. I don't know what prompted it, but I had the same. You have a PS1 still? Oh, well. Hey, I got rid of my PS1 when I got a PS2 because I was just like, hey, this plays them both.
Yeah, you can't say PS1 games on a PS2 memory card, which is retarded, by the way.
Yeah. I still have. Hey, so I think I told you this already, Case and Random Gamer. I officially have a new flex. So I went to a local Comic-Con in my area this past Saturday, and my dumbass traded my PS2 at a GameStop for $20 credit on a PS3. Really? That's what you trade? That?
Wait, what?
He says, my dumbass traded my PS2 in at GameStop for $20 credit on a PS3. Bro.
Idiot in the dictionary. You know what you'll find? Picture me? No! The definition of the word idiot, which you fucking are.
Gee, way to insult one of our way to insult our one consistent viewer, jackass.
Hey, we roast each other.
He didn't mean anything by Random Gamer.
In 2010 was a bad time. Hey, if we can't roast our friends, are we truly friends?
True.
If we can't roast our audience, I expect us to get roasted.
Well, yeah, we're Spurgs.
Because I want a community, like Odo, it's Alex's community, where we just roast each other consistently.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
shit.
as I was saying, I was at a Comic-Con in my area this past Saturday. Quentin Flynn was there. As if my copy of Metal Gear Solid 4 wasn't already a collector's item just for existing, because it's still currently hardlocked to the PS3. Now, I officially have a a copy of Metal Gear Solid 4 that has Raiden's autograph. And he signed it both as Quentin Flynn and Raiden.
Hopefully, it breaks out of PS3 purgatory when the next
The next Master Collection comes out.
Yeah.
It is amazing, dude. Dude, at last year's Comic-Con the same time, I bought an autographed keychain off of Jim Cummings, an autographed Darkwing Duck keychain. I did not at the time. I was going to have him sign my Sonic Sat-Am DVD set, but I did not have the money for it, so the best I had to settle for a keychain. But I still have something that has Jim Cummings' autograph on it. Plus, I also have Johnny Young Bosch's autograph on my complete series box set for Trigun.
Still can't believe he was Adam in Power Rangers. You said a lot of Power Rangers actors went into voice acting.
Yeah.
Big example.
You know who else was at the local con? Was at the same con that I got Quentin Flynn's autograph from? The OG Pink Ranger.
It just kicked me from the chat.
Really?
Yeah, I was talking about, obviously, Johnny Young Bosch. Obviously, Johnny Young Bosch, you think about when Power Rangers actors went to voice acting, but let's not forget about Daniel Southworth. He's Virgil on Devil May Cry.
Mm.
The main timeline, I don't know who the fuck voices him in the reboot.
But yeah, the original Pink Ranger was also at the con.
Yeah, Amy Jo Johnson.
Yeah.
He looks good for 55.
Yeah, there were a couple of voice actors from Avatar: The Last Airbender there too, but I was mainly there for Quentin Flynn. Dude, he looks even more like Paul McCartney in person.
Yeah,
I think I just lost you a second time.
No, I'm here.
Yeah, I remember a few years ago there were a couple of the Black Ranger, the original Black Ranger was there, and the guy who played Zordon was there.
Dude.
The first...
Bald-headed ass.
Sorry?
I said bald-headed ass. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, the first con I went to when I moved down here, it had Reb Brown and Lou Ferrigno.
I keep forgetting that guy exists.
Yeah, Johnny is an amazing Vash. He's great, but I really like him as Ichigo. So, I actually never got into Bleach. And it's mainly, and not because, it's not for me. The thing is, with anime that's based off of Shonen Jump manga, I have a really hard time getting into it because it's always because they're often produced in concurrent with the manga, and so you'll have cases where the manga needs to catch up with the show, so you end up with a fuckload of filler arcs, and I'm just not a fan of that. It's one of the reasons I never got into Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z, where it's like, hey, this actual fight took place over the course of like 30 seconds or 45 seconds, but it's like it takes 15 fucking episodes to get through.
That about sums up anime fights.
Just further cementing Razor Fist's point about there being no Japanese word for pacing.
Really?
Yeah, he says that. He's said that a few times. The Dragon Ball power-ups, that was all filler, dude. That's one of the things that's always stopped me from getting into the anime. For now, getting into the manga would probably be a different story. Because they'll, especially when you get like the big omnibus collection stuff. Like right now, I'm reading through the omnibus for the manga City Hunter. I don't know if you've ever heard of City Hunter. It's a really good, kind of wacky mix of action and comedy series.
Yeah, you say City Hunter, and I just think of, it's alright, I'm a cop. I don't think he gives a shit.
What's that from?
Predator 2.
Oh. No.
When Predator knocks down a wall into an old lady's apartment, and then Danny Glover shows up right afterwards.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's okay, I'm a cop. I don't think he gives a shit. Predator 2 is an underrated sequel.
Honestly,
even if the unmasked Predator looked like a testicular hernia.
Honestly, I'll have to check it out. I've been reading Sakamoto Days, also a Shonen Jump manga. I've heard good things about Sakamoto Days. I've seen a couple clips from it, but that's another one where it's like. And honestly, I bought City Hunter, number 1, because I like the anime, and number 2, because I'm waiting for the third omnibus for Gunsmith Cats to drop. But I don't think that hits until December.
Probably not.
You guys gonna get that Terminator 2D?
I thought about it.
I'm definitely... I mean, since there's a Switch version, I'm definitely going to be picking it up. Fill me in, I haven't heard about... Oh, dude, you haven't heard about... Okay, so Terminator 2D is this new like faux retro side-scroller adaptation of Terminator 2, where you play as both Sarah Connor and the T-800 through the events of Terminator 2. But then there's another mode for it called, like, I think it's called No Fate mode, where, like, in the base game, in the normal game mode, yeah, you have to take out the cops non-lethally. You're not allowed to kill anybody. Like if you for the Cyberdyne mission, if you're playing as Sarah, the game just gives you a pistol and you have to shoot them in the legs. But in No Fate mode, you got a machine gun and you can just mow them down. Or if you go into as the T-800, you can just mow them down with the chain gun. I don't know if that affects how the game ends. I don't know if there's another mode where you could potentially play as the T-1000, which it would be fucking killer if you could.
I just think of Robert Patrick wagging his finger.
That sounds amazing. You said it's going to be... Yeah, it is on Switch. It's going to be on... Hold on, I'm going to look up the... I'm Googling it. 2D No Fate. So, it is coming to... PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. And I assume also Xbox Series.
Yeah, you can just play the Xbox One version on Xbox Series X. Kind of like how when they released the Onimusha 2 remaster 6 months ago, they just made a PS4, Nintendo Switch 1, and Xbox. Okay, let me restart. They made a PS4 version, an Xbox One version, and then Nintendo Switch 1 version, but they didn't make a PS5, Nintendo Switch 2, or Xbox Series X version.
Okay, I don't know why it said Xbox One in the Google search, but when you go to the Amazon page, it just says PS4, PS5, Switch, and Series X. Now, there's a standard edition and a collector's edition that comes with an art book, a premium, a steelbook case, a premium metal paperweight, a collector's tin, and it says Fiery Visions cloth poster, which it's just an image of the T-800 in flames, or it's standing in flames. And when I say T-800, I mean the endoskeleton. Probably get that on Switch, love my PS5 and PC, but lately I've been playing Switch more than anything. Hey man, you gotta get mileage out of that thing. I've been thinking about doing some heavy gaming on my Switch too, because my PC really is just an emulation station.
There's also a new Steam box coming.
Yeah, the new... People are calling it the Gabe Cube.
I think they should have called it the Steam Engine.
I mean, Steam Machine was already taken, so... Yeah, they already tried the home console thing with a Steam Machine, and it didn't quite work out, but this is basically a scaled-down mini PC that you can use almost like it's like a home console version of the Steam Deck is what it's basically supposed to be.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be, and the device's power is supposed to be on par with like a Series S, I think is what I read.
Yeah, Series S is the one without the disk drive.
Yeah, but it's essentially a Steam. It's essentially a device loaded with Steam, and then you can use it as a console. You run Steam games on it, and load emulators onto it.
But the question is, how much is it going to be?
That is the big question, and right now they don't have a concrete price for it yet, nor do they have a concrete release date. They just said, the video I watched just said early 2026. So we'll see.
Do you think I could probably plug my PS5 into it and just get that instead of a fucking computer?
I mean, you can find PS5 games on Steam. So
Yeah, I was gonna like use a capture card and see if I can run Discord on this Steam machine thing.
I don't know. I don't know what its capabilities are, what its full capabilities are going to be yet. So I know you can do that with a Steam Deck, where you can just run capture software off of a Steam Deck while you're playing a game in like Steam Big Picture mode or whatever. But I would assume you could do the same thing with the Steam machine when it launches.
Because it's still bullshit how I can't screen share on PS5 directly.
Yeah, that seems like a development oversight, Sony.
then I could just screen share with you, and then. Oh, I don't think it'll pick up our audio. Or better yet, I can do a screen share, and you can just run a stream on your channel. Like, let's watch Kazan play whatever the fuck he's playing today.
Right. I love how this is how apocalyptically uninteresting the new Kim Possible movie, the live action Kim Possible movie is, that this is where our conversation just goes.
And we're still rambling live, and people are listening to us spurg out.
Yeah.
Then there's our sped rage.
Well, at this stage, it's probably more like tard rage.
My tard rage so bad, if someone shot me, I'd probably bounce off. Can you imagine, like, being so pissed off, and then someone breaks in with a gun, and then you turn the tables on real quick, and as you're beating the shit out of them, they're thinking, "What did I do? What did I do?" That's an actual meme, by the way.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, what could we do for our next stream? What could we do for the next episode of this series? You guys have any thoughts on the new Resident Evil? I have neutral expectations for it. It might be good.
Are you talking about the next Resident Evil game or the next movie?
Honestly, either one. I think Requiem has potential. He means the game, okay. So, I think Requiem has potential. And it's nice that they're designing the game around both first and third person, as opposed to the third person DLC for Village that was just kind of a... That it was just kind of an afterthought. You know?
I have an idea for what we should do next time.
Yeah?
A crappy movie from 2016 called Friend Request.
Oh, God. I think I saw Phelan's video on that. I think I saw Phelan's review, and I saw... Oh,
it's on Tubi, and I've been wanting to spurg rage about that one for a hot minute.
Is it on Tubi? Because I'm not... Because it... When I looked it up on the search engine, it didn't come up.
It was on there last time.
Yeah, but how long ago did you look that up?
Sometime in the last week. Are you looking it up on Tubi?
Yeah, and it's not the one you're thinking of. There's another
the one that started.
There's another movie from 2012 called Friend Request, and it has, and just going off the premise, it has nothing to do with the one you mentioned.
I'm not talking about Unfriended. I'm talking about the one where it's about the girl who befriends another lonely girl, but when she unfriends the girl, she kills herself and becomes a internet witch.
I know that's the one you're talking about, and I'm telling you, I am looking at it right now. I'm looking at Tubi right now, and the only thing that comes up for Friend Request is a movie from 2012 that does not follow that premise. I know the one you're talking about, because I've seen Phelan's video on it.
I guess we have to find another way to watch it then.
Well, right now it's only on Starz, and I do not have a Starz subscription, nor am I getting one just to watch this one movie.
Jesus Christ. The internet sucks.
There's one on here called. There's one in my Tubi list called Special Needs Revolt.
Yeah.
It's a movie from 2024, and the premise says a man with Down syndrome leads a group of social outcasts in a rebellion to overthrow the evil president of a dystopian future America.
What the farm fresh fuck?
Right?
What the cream chip cunt is did I just hear?
Right? Literally, the poster is a guy with Down syndrome wielding a machine gun.
I'm not gonna make a joke.
Made for a budget of $100,000.
I don't even have a joke for that. That's just pathetic.
We could watch. What are some other good ones? We could watch. Still on there. Okay, now that
Leprechaun
is
Origins.
crazy. But what about Pterodactyl? Have you seen that? I don't know if I have seen Pterodactyl. From 2000.
Isn't that like the? Isn't that, yeah, that's a sci-fi movie I saw when I was young.
2005.
Doesn't a chick lose her arm in it?
From the guy who directed Commando and Showdown in Little Tokyo? Okay. You have my attention. The whole fucking thing is on YouTube. Somebody posted the whole movie to YouTube in 2023.
Christ. That's Jesus, and that's Jesus Christ, as in the way the old man said it in the Katy Perry parody, Wild Turkey Nights.
Oh wait, that's not the 2005 movie. It's another movie from 2022. Motherfucker.
God damn it! Never mind. I don't know.
2005.
Hang on, I'm looking at my watch history to find something we could look at.
We could watch Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter.
I'm not sure how good that would make me look to my church, so I don't know.
I mean, I'll do it as a solo movie. We could do Retard Dead. An evil doctor tests his lethal intelligence serum on unsuspecting patients at the Butte County Institute for Special Education. So you have mentally retarded zombies. Oh God!
Wait a minute.
God bless 2008.
I'd recommend Bite from 2015, but Jesus Christ, that's not something you want to watch while eating. It's about a bride-to-be who gets a seemingly harmless insect bite, but soon discovers one bite can change everything. She starts turning into a bug-human hybrid. And her apartment becomes a nest.
Ew.
Like that one episode of Eli Roth's Urban Legend where the couple are on vacation, she gets bit by a spider and it drives her crazy, and eventually she ties her husband to the bed and he gets spider eggs laid inside of him.
Ooh.
And the last line of the episode, I always knew he'd make a good dad. While she just gives a shit-eating grin while these dangerous spiders spread all over the town. Eli Roth is goddamn, bro.
We could do Rectima.
Okay, how about we try to find something that doesn't have a vulgar title?
An American man infected by a Mexican butt-humping frog returns to Los Angeles where his rear end grows to 20 feet and frames him for murders.
Let's try and find something that doesn't have such an obscene title.
What was the name of that cartoon? The Day My Butt Went Psycho?
Have you ever heard of Pulse?
I think so.
It's a movie. It's a god-awful movie about college students who basically ghosts start invading our world through the internet. And there's two god-awful sequels where apparently it's now a society that outlaws technology.
I mean, we
Does
could
the
always
ghost star? Sorry, what?
I mean, we could always do Master of Disguise with Dana Carvey. Movie that upended his entire acting career.
Maybe. Oh, dude, what about the god-awful Day of the Dead remake?
Oh, dude.
Unless that one will also need you to take your Ritalin.
Random gamer, turtly enough for the Turtle Club.
And there's a slightly better film, Day of the Dead Bloodline.
Oh. We could do Witless Protection with Larry the Cable Guy and Jenny McCarthy.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh,
I got nothing.
There's one on here called Bitch Slap. 3 bad girls with hidden agendas travel to a remote desert hideaway to steal a fortune in diamonds from a ruthless underworld kingpin. Lucy Lawless and Kevin Sorbo are in it. Dude, Hercules and Xena in the same movie together.
What's it called?
Bitch Slap.
Bruh. Also, McKenna Grace is in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. What the hell?
Yep.
I keep forgetting that movie's about to exist, and it's like that's how depressed I am. I'm not excited about these things anymore.
Honestly, the first movie was such a nothing burger. It was a movie that I really wanted to like, but it just kept doing things that pissed me off.
Well, the main thing was the PG-13 rating that did it for me.
The PG-13 rating didn't bother me because it's a teen-rated game anyway. What bothered me is it didn't know if it wanted to be like if it wanted to be like The Goonies, or if it wanted to be like a Stephen King type of horror thing. Was it ripping off Stranger Things? It had such a massive identity crisis, it was a pain in the ass to watch. And then, my big issue, not nearly enough Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, and it didn't help when they basically spoiled Matthew Lillard's role, because that kind of took away from the shock of the ending.
I don't know. You know what we could watch? It's on Tubi.
Oh boy.
You remember the Nostalgia Critic covering a Hulk Hogan movie called Suburban Commando?
I think so.
It's on Tubi.
Oh, brother. Yes, joke intended with that.
I was frozen today!
Oh, brother. That's not going to work for me, brother.
Well, I'm going back through this list, and I know there's something in my watch list that I'm going to have to cover in April. It's Sia's music.
Oh Lord.
Hulk Hogan's best appearance best movie was in Gremlins. Really, I actually have not seen Gremlins. I didn't know he was even in that.
Dude, you said Sia's music, and that makes me think of the video of the girl singing in the mirror, and she's singing Chandelier, and she grabs the hot part of the iron like a microphone and screams while singing.
It's just a cameo? Oh, okay. It's always fascinating watching pro wrestlers transition from wrestling to acting, like when Jesse Ventura was in Predator.
Isn't Jesse Ventura the guy who was understandably raging about how we treat our veterans and how we were sending them over there so young back in the day?
Well, yeah, and he has good reason to be angry about that, because, as I understand it, he actually is a veteran himself.
Yeah, he's a Vietnam vet, I thought. I still can't believe that's the same guy who said sexual Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah, he was, he served in the Navy during Vietnam. So, yeah, he had some of the best lines in all of Predator. Just beautiful.
Bunch of slap-jawed faggots around here.
You won't hear that in Predator Badlands, that's for sure.
Yeah. Or, uttering the manliest words was the 6 manliest words ever uttered on film. I ain't got time to bleed.
Yeah, tell that to the hole in your arm.
Tell it to the cavity in his chest.
Tell that to his jaw hanging halfway off.
Oh, dude.
I thought we had a thing with this, my bad.
Dude. Have you ever heard of a movie called The Adventures of Pluto Nash with Eddie Murphy?
Can't say I have.
It's widely regarded as one of the biggest box office bombs of all time, and it's on Tubi.
Are we talking about Godzilla 98 bomb or Snow White bomb?
Worse. As in Pluto Nash was produced on a $100 million budget, and it only pulled in $7 million.
Bruh.
One of the biggest box office bombs of all time.
Wait, 100 million brought in what?
Just over $7 million.
That's not just the bomb. That's not just the bomb. That's the equivalent to Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Goddamn.
Yeah, that is a thermonuclear fuck up.
You better not recite the 2-bomb bit.
Don't tempt me.
But for what it's worth, I do have Japanese friends who laugh their asses off at that. Same as I have Indian friends who laugh at Mudahar.
Yeah.
Being exposed for not being an engineer. Also saying he's not going to get the Switch 2 and then getting the Switch 2.
Yeah.
I can't take Mudahar or Carl Jobs seriously anymore. They're both dumbasses.
There's a lot of people in the commentary space that I refuse to take seriously. Mudahar.
Dude, Dude, Carl Jobs just did like a 4-hour video on he did a 4-hour video on completionist calling his ass out. Yeah, completionist gave us an actual apology.
Hmm.
You know, the guy with the charity scam.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually came clean and didn't give like a half-ass apology. A lot of people were on his side, but I guess Carl Jobs was like, no. Carl Jobs was like, no. I'm not gonna let this asshole make me look like an asshole again, even though he does that his fucking self.
Honestly, if not for the whole charity scam, I never would have heard of the completionist to begin with.
I thought, as far as YouTube apologies go, I thought it was a solid apology. He actually owned up to his shit even after almost 2 years. Owned up to his shit, gave a side of the story. I don't care. I don't like Mutahara Carl Jobs, so I'm taking his side. Fuck it. But that's just me.
Ram Gamer says, one of the best, worst movies. A Pluto Nash. You know what? It can't be any worse than... It can't be any worse than Megan is Missing or live-action Kim Possible.
Megan is a moron.
Yeah, Megan is a moron, and it is impossible to enjoy live-action Kim Possible.
Doesn't even look like Kim Possible. God damn.
I mean, well, as I've said before, I am philosophically opposed to adapting animated properties in live action, because that implies that in your mind, the animated property is the original animation is inferior, and your only method of quote unquote fixing it is making it not animated, which is an insult to animation as an art form.
Dude, remember the zombie snowman episode?
I barely remember enough of the show to be able to recite its basic premise. So, because it's been so long since I last watched any of the show.
Yeah. Yeah, there was an episode where Draken gets a weather machine and accidentally creates snowman zombies. And then at the end, there's a big motherfucker snowman. Oh, Jesus.
I would have rather the movie had focused on that.
I just got jump scared. Oh.
I would have much rather the movie focused on that for its plot than the standard kids movie overcoming insecurities and friendship and
dude, that just reminds it's like the scene in the auditorium where Athena gets quote unquote kidnapped, and it's like, what in the Power Rangers episode is this?
Dude, Power Rangers had fucking Michael Bay Transformers quality production compared to this show. And I know it's a TV movie, but that's not much of an excuse. When you're going to be this effects heavy, and keep in mind, bad CGI, like cheesy visual effects or bad visual effects don't bother me that much. Because, motherfucker, I lived through the 90s, and some of the CGI shit we had back then... It's like, yeah, we had Jurassic Park, but we also had Reptile in the Mortal Kombat movie from 95, so...
Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
I wasn't really.
It's like, yeah, we had the T-1000, but we also had the... Okay, in fairness, the animalities for Mortal Kombat Annihilation were far from that movie's worst problems. But they certainly didn't fucking help.
That's a load of horse shit. Bruh.
I'm still honked off that it's not Scott Adkins or The Miz playing Johnny Cage for Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah.
I understand Carl Urban. They they cast Carl Urban because The Boys is popular and everybody likes. At least everybody likes his character or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I only watched the first episode of The Boys and I was just like, I don't fucking care.
I can't believe Carl Urban was fucking Éomer in Lord of the Rings.
He was also Judge Dredd.
And Reaper in Doom 2005.
Yeah, that movie's version of Doom Guy. Which...
I can't believe it's not the T-Virus.
Literally. It's like...
Chris's words, not mine.
Literally, they just weapon... It's an off-brand... It's an off-brand... It's not demons, it's an off-brand T-Virus that gives you an extra chromosome. Only instead of turning you into a sped, it makes you either... It either amplifies your capacity for evil or good. Which makes no fucking sense at all. It's like, all you had... It's like... Big guy with big gun kills fucking demons. How complicated was that? And then Doom Annihilation comes out, and look, Doom Annihilation, there are things about Doom Annihilation that I don't mind, but if you're going to make Doom Chick a thing, maybe cast somebody who looks like she can slay a few demons. Maybe don't cast somebody who looks like she's 5'3", weighs 95 pounds, soaking wet. Like get Gina Carano or Ronda Rousey in there. They'll tear some ass up.
Yeah, at least it had actual demons in it.
Yeah. Fuck, I'd even settle for... I'd settle for seeing... I'd settle for Michelle Rodriguez in there again. She wasn't in any of the Doom movies, but at least it would be something. At least I can buy Michelle Rodriguez as a badass demon slayer.
Yeah, I just remember her as the foul mouth chick from Resident Evil 1.
Her and James Purefoy were the only ones turning in a semi-decent performance in that movie.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, is Solomon Kane still on Tubi? Because we could talk about that. It is! It's on Tubi!
It'd be a breath of fresh air from the shit we had to go through this stream.
Yeah, because it's actually fucking good.
And deserved a trilogy.
Yeah, it should have gotten a fucking trilogy. It's bullshit that it didn't.
It's probably going to get rebooted at some point, which, Jesus Christ.
Well, the thing is, Hollywood doesn't know how to do heroes anymore. Everybody has to be insecure, neurotic, and not at all heroic until the plot calls for them to be, because every fucking writer that occupies Hollywood studios right now was explicitly told from the jump, write what you know. The problem is, all they know is their unresolved daddy issues and their own vapid existence. So, writers used to either have insane imaginations or have lived full fucking lives.
Yeah. Just ow. Sorry, I blacked out. What?
No, you're good. Alright. We've been going at this long enough. I gotta...
Yeah, it's about bedtime for us.
Yeah. I gotta go walk my dog, and then I gotta go to bed, because I gotta get up and go to work tomorrow. So, join us. I don't know if we'll be doing Solomon Kane next week, but
Let's do it the week after.
yeah, we'll do it the week after. Are you liking this alternating between like React streams and movie review streams?
I mean, it's been working for me.
Yeah. Hey, I can dig it. So next week we'll have some new stuff to react to, and then the week after that, which actually is that. So join us on Black Friday. We'll be talking about Solomon Kane.
Sounds like we got ourselves a plan.
All right. Well, for everybody who has stuck around for this long, Random Gamer, thank you very much for jumping into the chat. It was nice talking to you again.
Good seeing you, buddy.
We will catch you all later.